A series of devastating tornadoes ripped through the Ohio Valley on May 16th and 17th, 2025, leaving a trail of destruction and loss across multiple states. Kentucky, Missouri, and Indiana were among the hardest hit, with reports of fatalities, widespread damage, and power outages affecting hundreds of thousands. The storms struck overnight, catching many residents off guard and leaving behind a landscape scarred by the tornado's fury. The National Weather Service confirmed multiple tornadoes touched down across the region, with wind speeds reaching catastrophic levels. The storms, part of a larger severe weather system, developed along a strong cold front that collided with warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. This volatile atmospheric mix created the perfect conditions for powerful tornadoes to form. As the storms moved through densely populated areas, homes were reduced to rubble. Businesses were destroyed and critical infrastructure sustained significant damage. Emergency responders worked tirelessly throughout the night and into the following days to locate survivors, clear debris, and restore essential services. The full extent of the damage is still being assessed, but early reports paint a grim picture of the devastation left behind by these deadly tornadoes. The state of Kentucky bore the brunt of the tornado outbreak, with the small towns of Somerset and London suffering catastrophic damage and loss of life. At least 14 fatalities were reported in Kentucky, with many more injured and displaced from their homes. London, Kentucky was particularly hard hit when a massive tornado tore through the town near midnight, causing mass casualties and widespread destruction. The storm leveled homes, tossed vehicles like toys, and caused significant damage to the London Corbin Airport. First responders faced a chaotic scene as they searched for survivors amidst the debris. Somerset, Kentucky also faced the devastating impact of the tornadoes, with the town's business community and commercial corridor suffering extensive damage. Mayor Alan Keck declared a state of emergency as the town grappled with the loss of life and the destruction of its infrastructure. Across the state, over 100,000 residents were left without power, and 5 counties declared states of emergency in response to the widespread damage. Missouri also faced the wrath of the tornadoes, with the St. Louis metropolitan area suffering significant damage and loss of life. 5 storm-related deaths were reported in the city, prompting Mayor Cara Spencer to implement a citywide curfew. Over 5,000 homes were affected by the storms, with many suffering severe damage or complete destruction. Scott County, located 2 hours south of St. Louis, also reported 2 storm-related deaths and multiple injuries. Sheriff Derek Wheatley described significant damage to homes in the area, highlighting the widespread impact of the storm system. Even the iconic St. Louis Zoo was not spared from the storm's fury. The zoo sustained damage, forcing its closure through Saturday, though all animals and staff were reported safe. The University City area and Clayton also reported significant damage, including downed trees and power lines. The storms left a trail of destruction across the state, leaving residents to grapple with the aftermath and begin the long process of rebuilding. As communities in Kentucky, Missouri, and Indiana began to assess the damage and mourn the lives lost, the severe weather threat shifted eastward, with inland New England bracing for damaging wind gusts. The National Weather Service warned of a renewed threat in the southern plains starting Saturday, continuing into the following week. This ongoing severe weather threat highlights the vulnerability of communities across the country to the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. The storms serve as a stark reminder of the importance of preparedness, early warning systems, and community resilience in the face of natural disasters. In the immediate aftermath of the tornadoes, the focus remained on search and rescue efforts, providing shelter and medical care to those in need and restoring essential services. The road to recovery for the affected communities will be long and challenging, requiring significant resources, support, and resilience. As the initial shock subsides, the long process of rebuilding homes, businesses, and lives will begin, a testament to the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity and emerge stronger from tragedy.